I'd like to talk a little bit today about being sensitive. It's something that a lot of people in today's world experience. They are overwhelmed by sounds and busyness and the chaos in the world. It takes charge of them. They have anxiety attacks. It's uncomfortable. And we attribute that to sensitivity or some other pathology. It's strange to talk about sensitivity as being a pathology. It's not. It's a gift. And the challenge isn't that you have the sensitivity. The challenge is learning how to manage it, to control it, to allow it to work in your life. Now, many years ago, I had anxiety attacks. I would go into a restaurant or a mall and I'd be overwhelmed because I was feeling everybody. I'd be happy one minute, I'd be sad the next minute, I'd be anxious another minute. And it wasn't because I was those things, which made it the problem. It was because those things were what I was feeling from other people. And it overwhelmed me. So I stayed out of those places until I discovered what the problem was. And the problem is I didn't understand that I was so sensitive that I could pick up on people's feelings. I was connected to them. And quantum physics now tells us that we're connected to people. And even if the people are 1,000 miles away, we can still be connected to them and feel them. And I do this for a living now. So it's important for me to be able to turn it on and turn it off. I am not picking up everything when I'm walking through the world. I manage it. I control it. I can turn it on in a second. I can turn it off in a second. If you're being overwhelmed by your sensitivity, you need to do that. You need to be able to take charge of it in that way. And for me, when I discovered what it was and I had a solution to how to deal with it, it disappeared almost instantly. One of the tools that I used in doing it was meditation. It helped me still my mind. It helped me discipline my mind. So I wasn't being overwhelmed every time something happened. I could control that. It made me calmer, more peaceful. And that made a difference. The other thing I did, which sounds entirely too simple, but I surrounded myself in a white light. And that light, for me, kept out negativity. It kept out things that I didn't want to feel. I didn't need to feel, that weren't mine. And it worked. And I put it there, and once I put it there, I was safe, protected. And there are other things I did, but those are two very simple things that I did which made a huge difference for me.